What's something you look forward to every single day? Getting home from work and hearing my cats meowing through the garage door. Then walking in greeting everyone and plopping down on the couch petting all my animals for 30 minutes or more. Would you mind paying the pet tax? Changing out of work clothes and into pajamas. My pajamas are my real clothes. Everything else is a facade. I feel this on a spiritual level. Same also F underwear. Worship socks. Getting home from work. I really enjoy that whole not at work time. It's especially great at the end of the week. I always walk out of the office at 5 on Friday thinking this is the farthest point in time until I have to be back at this godforsaken place. And don't even get me started on the moment I leave for vacation. Euphoric. My job gives us 3-day weekends, so today was my Friday and I was so excited to leave today. I hadn't realized this coming week is Martin Luther King Jr. Day until the end of work, when my boss reminded us not to come in on Monday. I don't think I've felt that happy in months. Mayo. Not working is great, but surprise paid non-work is the absolute best. Sleeping. For though. Same. I think you missed a word. My friend. They just didn't get enough sleep. What do now? My baby dog's big morning stretch and then watching him go back to sleep in his office bed when I start work. He works so hard. Employee of the month. Every month. I need an office bed. Getting home from work, followed by the relief of not having to work from that point on. Mine is usually that, but with the excitement of eating when I get home. Edit. Tonight was all the cranberry almond chicken salad. Really good. On croissants. You owe all the gang what's up. Only way I afford shit. Go for food and come out with a power washer and a tent. Scratch his head. Houston, we have a problem. I felt kinda sad when I realized for myself something might be missing. I was on the same boat a few years back. Nothing really sparked joy. I was overworked and sad all the time too. I started to work out and make use of my weekends by meeting friends and family or traveling. Now a lot of things do make sense and they spark joy. Eating. I was about to say dinner because it's eating and not working and it means bedtime is soon. I like the way you think. Walking in the door after work and having my cat there waiting for me. Always wanting pets and cuddles. Then she follows me around as I change my clothes and tidy up the apartment. And finally we just sit together and chill. Every morning I wake up and as I open the door I quietly yell release the hounds and both my cats run in meowing. It's silly but I love it. Love it. When I let my cat out I say release the kraken. The drive home after finishing work. I live over an hour away from the office and I like the long ride home because it gives me time to decompress. I'm also driving westbound, so I've been able to witness many beautiful sunsets. Personally hate driving west in the early evenings because the sun is blinding as F. Likewise I used to drive eastward during sunrise. Had to wear 2 pairs of sunglasses just to see where I was going. Mayo. School. I always hated high school, and now that I'm going to a school that caters to my interest, auto tech, I can be happy going and seeing other people who have the same passion. Felt the same in college while getting a graduation in game development. It was so exciting to be able to talk to more people and work together on things we all loved. My morning walk, so I can listen to my podcasts. I might steal your idea. I need to start walking more since I'm working a office job now, but I find walking boring lol. I always listen to podcasts while I clean. I work in the office as well and dedicate my breaks to walking. I'm doing nothing else, so I might as well get some movement in. I typically just eat lunch at my desk then. I actually lost a good amount of weight by just doing this. To bring snacks for my older sister. It's the best part of my day. I ran away and she decided to help me, so I'm grateful to share food with someone who actually cares. It sounds like you two have a really special relationship. I'm so glad you have each other. Yay. I'm trying my best. She's awesome. Bedtime routine with my 10-year-old cat. She's my best friend. We've had the same routine for years. I call her when I'm ready for bed. She comes running and jumps on the bed and flops against my chest and purrs all night. I never want to live a day without her. It's a nightmare to think about. I make sure to tell her I love her and say goodnight. My cat is 18 and loves my 10-year-old son. Once the kitty has had his dinner, he'll chill out with us on the couch or lay on the heater vent. But once it hits 8:30, if he sees the kid walking upstairs, he'll abandon us and trot upstairs to his boys' room for snuggles all night. The way the cat knows the minute the kid goes upstairs, and his bouncy, joyful walk up to his cuddle buddy never fails to make me incredibly happy. And the kid loves the cat, possibly more than his sisters. My 20-year-old cat loves my 10-year-old son as well. They cuddle together all night. It's the sweetest thing. And he definitely loves the cat more than his sister. Taking my bra off. This may be a bit childish, but the moment when my girlfriend takes her bra off before bed is also one of my favorite times of the day. Bra comes off moment I get home, can't wait till bedtime lol. Playing The Sims. I recently got it downloaded on my laptop and it truly is my little escape from reality. It's the only game I play and I'm really thankful I found my way back to it lol. Definitely this for me too. Except it's any video games. Pokemon, Sims, Age of Empires, Civilization, Stardew Valley, old DOS games from my childhood at Internet Archive. Love them all. Me too OMG. Commander Keen, Crystal Caves, and Trolls. Such a cute game. Brings me back to those computer shows and ham fests at convention centers and hotel ballrooms in MD, NJTC that I'd excitedly run around in as a 5 years old little girl. And then be excited to play those games everyone had demos of at our home computer later. Probably a 386. Also loved the people selling tongue splasher gum out of a paint can. Sorry, my imagination ran away. Me in this comment. My morning coffee. I get a different coffee every week, and drinking it is the most relaxing part of my day. Sometimes I go to bed early just so I can wake up and drink coffee. Was going to say the same. If it's way too early to go to bed, I tell my wife I wish I could, just so I can wake up to have coffee again. Listening to music and finding more songs. Honestly, every part of my home, as the daughter of an alcoholic hoarder, grew up in a very dysfunctional and at times abusive household. It was always dirty, loud, stressful and unstructured. Now that I'm an adult with the power to control my environment and lifestyle, I keep a clean, peaceful home. My bed is made, my carpet is vacuumed. I get to hang out with my cats and a good book and not have to worry about the electricity being shut off or my mom not coming home from the bar or any number of financial concerns that managed to steal my childhood away. I have what I dreamed of having as a little girl: autonomy and calm. Going to bed the next night, I literally wake up and think I can't wait to go to bed tonight, or maybe sneak in a nap. Bonus sleeps. Those last few warm, drowsy minutes before falling asleep, no matter how horrible of a day you've had, or whatever is going on, nobody can take those few moments of comfort and relief away from you. Insomnia definitely can. I'm a chronic insomniac, and every top comment is sleep or mayo. I'm like I wish I could look forward to sleep instead of fighting for it every day lol. Lol same. Well, not the chronic insomniac thing. Never actually talked to a doctor about it or anything, so IDK, but I've had trouble falling asleep for years now. I really don't remember the last time I laid down and just fell asleep when I wanted to, unless it was midday after a night of sitting there doing anything but falling asleep. Weed is about the only thing that really helps lol. But if I still haven't fallen asleep by the time I've came down after a bowl, I'll be wide awake and can't fall asleep at all after that. Sobriety. Every day is a gift. Congrats on your sobriety. My audiobook in the car on the way to work. I used to love reading, but now I have kids and can't let myself stay up all night reading. This is my escape time. Had a 2-hour RT daily commute for 4 years. Audiobooks were the saving grace during that grind. I borrowed them from my local library. Picking my daughters up from daycare as soon as they see me. They drop whatever they were doing and run to me with the biggest smile on their faces and yelling to die. The absolute shittiest day at work just disappears in that moment. My 2-year-old screams its mom in absolute delight every day when I get home from work. Nothing else compares. Seriously, soak it up. My youngest is now 5 and the time just keeps speeding up. My youngest is in his 20s. Time goes crazy fast. Nothing right now. Used to be seeing my dog. He passed away yesterday. Had him for over half of my life. I'm so sorry. Pets are family. Know that you gave him loving, good life. Getting home from work. Opening the door and hearing my husband say "Is that mama?" to our toddler before I'm even in the room. Then seeing my little boy's face light up. Look to his dad like, "Are you seeing this?" And then he runs over to me, babbling and giggling. I'd say that's my encounter returning from work at least 3 to 5 days out of the week. And it is my absolute favorite thing. I have 2 young children, and it is indeed awesome. I could have the worst day at work. But when I get home and start opening the door, hearing dad's home, and them running down the hall towards me, I feel like a fucking superstar. Every morning I make 3 scrambled eggs into strips of bacon. I eat 2 eggs and 1 bacon and I serve my dog 1 egg and the other bacon. Every day we have breakfast together. My now wife couldn't believe my favorite part of my week was the days I came home for lunch and had steaks with my dog. Waking up and hearing my girlfriend say good morning in her sweet soft sleepy voice. I used to hate waking up. There were so many days that I would wake up and ask myself what was the reason I even woke up. Those days are long gone. I'm in a similar boat. I'm not at all a morning person. But waking up to my partner and getting a good morning kiss and an "I love you" before I head off to work keeps me going all day until I get back home and get to see him again. That midday text from my husband asking me if I can please come home early because he and the dogs miss me, usually accompanied by a photo of the 4 of them looking wistfully at the camera. It never, ever gets old. So thankful for all of them. This is sweet.